was market day on Sodor. Duck and Oliver were at Brenham Docks. Their freight cars had been loaded with fruits and vegetables from all over the world. However, presently, they were having an argument. "I'm telling you," said Oliver, "you must be crazy if you think that tomatoes are fruits. The scientific definition of a fruit is the part of the plant that has seeds in it. Tomatoes are from plants and they have seeds. Science never lies, and therefore they must be fruits," said Duck. "Yes, and I'm a submarine," said Oliver. Meanwhile, Cranky was having a hard time with Sydney. "You down there," he said. "Why can't you just move forward so I can put this crate on your freight car?" "What crate?" said Sydney. "The one that I'm holding, you idiot." "What? Oh, yes, I see it," said Sydney. "And, who are you again?" "Bah!" said Cranky. Cranky was so furious that he dropped his crate and went down onto the tracks. "Oh dear," said Sydney. "I do hope that crate wasn't going to go on someone's train." "Cranky seems to be even crankier than usual today," said Oliver. "Well, working with Sydney can be a bit frustrating," said Duck. "Not to mention I've had this stupid seagull sitting on me all day," said Cranky. "Go on, shoo, shoo." But the bird didn't move. Said Duck. "Looks like I'm going to be here for a while. You go ahead and leave, Oliver. I'll catch up later." So Oliver chopped out of the docks. It was a beautiful day, and Oliver was enjoying his trip immensely. He didn't even mind the climb up Gordon's Hill. But as Oliver crested the top of the hill, he heard a familiar whirring sound. Suddenly, Harold the helicopter flew in from nowhere and buzzed right over Oliver's cab. "Harold!" cried Oliver. "You nearly took my funnel off." But Harold's blades were whirring so loudly that he didn't hear Oliver. The market was to be held at Farmer McColl's farm. Oliver backed his train into a siding, then went through the station, came around, and pulled up alongside. Meanwhile, Duck had finally left the docks and was trying desperately to make up for lost time. "I have to hurry," said Duck. "I mustn't be later than I already am." Meanwhile, Oliver was resting quietly by the farm when he heard a buzz. "Harold," grimaced Oliver, "this time I'm going to make him listen to me." As Harold passed overhead, Oliver let out a long, loud whistle. Toad woke with a start. "I say, Mr. Oliver," he said, "hasn't anyone ever told you to let sleeping great fans lie?" Toad wasn't the only one who Oliver had woken up with his whistle. The signalman, by chance and by nature, had fallen asleep. Sitting bolt upright in his chair, he looked out the window. He saw Duck coming down the hill with his train. "Duck must have whistled for me to change the points," said the signalman, and so that is exactly what he did. Duck suddenly found himself going down the wrong track. "That's odd," said Duck. "What am I doing on this line?" Not far down the line, Sir Topham Hatt was showing Winston a statue. "This, Winston," said Sir Topham Hatt,
"is the statue of Thomas that was celebrated during the 60-year anniversary. When I heard about this merchandise line of the Golden Thomas, I was fascinated, and I decided to make a giant sculpture of him." "Oh, nice livery, Thomas. I like the gold." Winston, it's a statue, does not talk." "Oh, yeah. Sorry, sir." Well, this statue here has got two incidents. One was been stolen by some don't know whatever guys they are, and second, knocked out by Spencer. But eventually, it was managed to rebuild again. We make sure nothing will happen again. If anything bad happens, or else we might.
But then there was trouble.
"Oh no! Help! Help! Oh no!"
jumped clear. Disheveled domes, cried Duck. Said Winston. Disheveled domes. That's a new one. Yes, well, cinders and ashes is a little overused, I think, said Duck. Sir Topham Hatt surveyed the mess. Duck was sitting in the fountain, with pumpkins, tomatoes, carrots, and cabbages floating around him. Well, he commented, under slightly different circumstances, I might be inclined to eat this for dinner. Duck was not amused. Oliver saw the commotion and raced to help. Are you all right, Duck? Called Oliver. Yes, I think so, said Duck. But, could you fetch the breakdown train or something? Right away, Duck. I'll be back soon. And Oliver raced away. Soon, Duck had been put back on the track, and workmen had arrived to repair the fountain and put the statue back in its proper place. Why weren't the points set for us? Said Duck's driver. What are you talking about? Said the signalman. You whistled for me to change some for you. We never whistled, said Duck's fireman. Well, somebody did, said Farmer McColl. Tending the hens I was when I heard it. Someone whistling louder than a cow getting branded. That might have been me, said Oliver sheepishly. You see, I was whistling at Harold, trying to get his attention. Well, that clears up that matter nicely, said Sir Topham Hatt. Thank you for being honest, Oliver. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm meeting my wife for dinner at our favorite Italian restaurant tonight, and I mustn't be late. Goodbye. Whoa! Winston! Winston, stop! Sorry, sir. Early days yet, right? Yes, Winston. Early days.
Wait, what do you mean said wife? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say Robert. Oh, okay then. Let's go. Again.
Whoa! Winston, look out for the... Winston! Sorry. Just then, Doug and Oliver heard the whir of a helicopter. Everyone watched as Harold touched down in the nearby field. Whiz Oliver, said Harold. Just wanted to drop by and apologize for flying so low over you. Medical emergency. Didn't have time to fly higher. The patient was in critical condition. Suppose that's why you were whistling at me earlier. Indeed it was, said Oliver. I was going to tell you exactly what I thought of you, but now I completely understand. I've also learned not to use my whistle unnecessarily. A good lesson there, Oliver, said Doug. And you needn't worry about me forgetting it, said Oliver. Believe me, after today's events, remembering it is going to be as easy as, if I may, duck soup. And this time, Duck and Oliver laughed.